IVM.
Did you know that most breakfast options are mostly just carbs and little else? The Whole Truth has introduced a range called the Perfect Breakfast, muesli that comes in 3 delicious flavors: almond cocoa crunch, quinoa cocoa crunch, and nuts, fruits, and seeds. When you eat this muesli, only 50% of your energy comes from complex carbs, the rest from healthy fats and proteins. Just visit thewholetruthfoods.com and use the coupon code HABIT on checkout to get an awesome 20% discount. Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach Podcast, the bite-sized podcast filled with quick and easy actionable habits. Remember, great habits create that awesome life. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach. And today's fun fact of the day has to do with warm-ups. Did you know that there's a difference between stretching and warming up? They're not the same thing. I see so many people stretching their muscles before starting their morning walk or jog. And most of the time, it is a style of stretching called passive stretching, where you stretch a muscle and hold it for 30 seconds. You know that forward bend or that hamstring stretch where you put your leg up on something and then you try touching your toes? That's the kind of stretch I'm talking about. And this kind of stretch does the exact opposite of what a warm-up should be doing. It can cause serious muscle injury because the muscle has loosened up and it has lost its ability to contract properly. In fact, there were multiple studies conducted that showed that passive stretching reduced workout performance. Instead, a good warm-up routine will have what are called active stretches. These are stretches where you keep moving the muscle. It's not held in place. Think of neck rotations or arm circles or swinging your leg forwards and backwards. All of these are forms of active stretching. And all these are good ways to stretch and contract that muscle. A good warm-up routine will also have a way to raise your heart rate. Something like running on the spot or jumping jacks. These things get the heart pumping and the blood flowing. Finally, a good warm-up will have an exercise that creates a good mind-muscle connection for the exercise that you have planned later on. And this activates the central nervous system to fire better and hence improves the exercise. This can be things like butt squeezes for waking up the glutes on the leg day. Now, getting a good warm-up routine is essential because it reduces your risk of injury. It helps increase the blood flow to the muscles. It raises the body temperature, making it more efficient. But more than any of this, I believe that a good warm-up routine puts you in the right frame of mind to exercise. And this is what most of us find difficult to do. If you are like me, you probably have to psych yourself to exercise. You have to be in that right mood to push yourself. Because exercise is not easy. It can be painful and very uncomfortable. There are days when I just don't feel like exercising. I have to literally force myself to put on my workout clothes and shoes, and then I have to force myself to exercise. And this is where this whole mind game starts. I've already done a podcast on what I call workout primers. And this is one song that you play every time before a workout. The same song. And this one song gets you into the right frame of mind for the workout. Every time you hear it, subconsciously you should start getting ready for a workout. The trick is to have a set of exercises that form your warm-up routine. Every time you hear the song, just start doing the warm-up exercises. Right from the first beat, start neck rotations, then shoulder rotations, then hip rotations, then ankle rotations. After that, start running on the spot or do some jumping jacks. The idea is to tune out the world, get lost in the music and the warm-up exercises. When this kind of routine becomes a habit, the exercises afterwards just flow so beautifully. They're not an emotional struggle or a mental struggle. As your habit coach, I want to share a secret with you. Very often, we bring the problems in our lives and our days into the exercise. Our minds are not focused on the exercise at hand. We are thinking about our boss, our kids, the exams that are coming up, etc. Use the warm-up to get into the zone where your focus is on yourself and on your body. During the warm-up, check on yourself. How are you feeling? Are you sore anywhere? Use the warm-up to ready the body and quieten the mind. The less energy you waste thinking about your life, the more energy you have for working out. So your super simple habit to getting the most out of your workout starts by finding a good warm-up routine. Play your workout primer song while you get ready. Get the body moving. Start tuning your mind inwards instead of outwards. Let go of all these thoughts about life. The warm-up is as much about getting your mind in the right space as it is your body. Visualize yourself killing that workout. Use the warm-up to get your body ready and mind ready. This simple habit will completely change your workouts. Oh, and please stop with those static stretches. Just like those static stretches are stuck in one place, don't have a static mind stuck with your problems. Move it around. Focus it on yourself, your body. This is your special time. So start these habits and share with us your progress using the hashtag #TheHabitCoach. If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I am Ashtin Doc on Twitter and Instagram. You can find lots more information on my website, awesome180.com, or check out different content on my YouTube channel called AWESOME180. That's Awesome180. Did you know this IPL season you can stand a chance to win 100% cash back on your credit card bills? It is very simple. Pay your credit card bill on Cred during Power Play. And if you win, your name and photo gets projected in the stadium, which you can also catch on your TV screen. So download Cred.
I hope you enjoyed that show. If you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We'd like to thank our sponsors this week, thewholetruthfoods.com, PayPal, Cred, and Siat. Thank you so much for working with us. We really appreciate it. First up this week, let me tell you about Cyrus Says. We featured popular YouTuber and actor Prajakta Kohli, who took us through her journey of content creation. We also had conversations with Vasanthi Hariprakash and Sachin Kalbag this week. Really great conversations. Do check those out. Vineet Kanabar goes solo this time on Storytellers and Storysellers as he talks about his favorite IPL ads and how brands have been making content around the Cricket League. On The Habit Coach, Ashton was joined by Arjun and Somesh of the Fighting Goat podcast to talk about fitness for combat sports like the mixed martial arts. On Nankari, Sadaf and Archit discussed the diet and lifestyle of athletes with the host of the Millennial Athlete, Shok Ramchandra, who is also a pro badminton player and coach. Ambarana opens the 4th season of Know Your Kanun with a list of things he has planned on the show for us, including episodes on immigration law and on career prospects for law students. The IPL season's on and we've definitely got you covered. Tune in to the Edges and Sledges podcast if you're looking for English, and if you're looking to listen to something in Hindi, definitely check out Khel Neeti. Both are great shows with great takes. And with that, I hope to see you again next week.